Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who has lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. And now here is Dawn.
Hello friends, Don Barnes here from mydogdied.com. Today, I want to share a letter that touched me deeply, one that reminds us just how much a dog can change a life, and how losing them can shake us to our very core. This letter comes from Robert, a 60-year-old man from Rolling Hills, California. It's about his Great Dane named Ghost. Let me read it to you in his own words. Dear Don, I never thought I'd be the one writing into a site called mydogdied.com. But here I am, shattered in ways I never expected. My dog Ghost was more than just a dog. He was my shadow, my guardian, my therapist in fur. You don't get a Great Dane thinking they'll be lapdogs. But Ghost never got that memo. At 165 pounds, he insisted he fit just fine across my legs on the couch. And somehow he did. He always did. He had this goofy gallop when he ran, especially around the horse stalls on our property. We live on a few acres out here in Rolling Hills, and Ghost would make his morning rounds like a security guard on duty. Horses, chickens, the barn cat, he made sure everyone was accounted for. I never thought he'd go out the way he did. 2 weeks. That's all the time we had from diagnosis to goodbye. They call it turbo cancer. It came out of nowhere. 1 minute he was stealing carrots from the horses. The next he was refusing food and struggling to breathe. I didn't even know dogs could fade that fast. The vet was kind. He told me that the tumor was aggressive and inoperable. There wasn't anything we could do but keep him comfortable. We spent those 2 weeks together every moment we could. I slept on the floor next to him, told him stories like I used to when he was a pup. He still tried to wag that heavy tail when I'd call him the mayor of the barn. When the day came to let him go, I held him the whole time. And after that, everything just stopped. I've been through losses in my life. Parents, friends, even a divorce. But this broke me in a way none of those things did. Maybe it was because Ghost was my companion through it all. My anchor. When he died, it felt like I got cut loose and started spinning. I stopped leaving the house, couldn't eat, couldn't focus. Just walked the property, half expecting to hear his claws on the gravel or see him sitting on the porch with that big, dumb smile. A friend finally told me about your site. I didn't even think grief therapy for dog loss was a thing, but I reached out. That first session with your therapist, I just sobbed. No judgment, no awkward silences. Just someone who got it. Someone who understood that when a dog dies, it's not just a dog. It's family. It's been a few months now. I still miss him every day. I still expect to see him curled up by the fire or poking his head through the fence when I drive up. But thanks to your team, I've started to feel like I can carry him with me without being crushed by the weight of his absence. So thank you, Don. Thank you for creating a place for people like me to fall apart and rebuild. Sincerely, Robert M. Rolling Hills. That one hit me, folks. Ghost sounded like a true gentle giant, and Robert, like so many of us, found himself lost in the aftermath of an unexpected goodbye. But here's the thing. Grief is not something to be ashamed of. It's the measure of love. And healing starts with knowing you're not alone. If you're out there and you're hurting, reach out. We're here. We get it, and we'll walk with you through it.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 855-925-2658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share.